Hey guys, if you're interested in watching this recreation of Jackie Aina's classic Smokey Eye, then stay tuned. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the whole process, and I'm starting off with my eyebrows, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the color Chocolate. I'm going to speed through these parts that are a bit redundant, show you at normal speed the eyeshadow look. That product is pretty easy to use, and I'm setting that with a brow mascara by NYX. And to clean up my eyebrows, I'm just using a bit of Black Opal Stick Concealer, and I think the color of that is Toast. And Jackie Aina started off with a black eyeshadow stick, but I didn't have one, so I'm using a kohl eyeliner by Wet n Wild, and the color is Charcoal, and I'm just putting that all over my mobile lid, being sure not to get that up into the crease area. Just lightly blending that out with my fingers so that it's gets spread out well over the eyelid. So for the transition shade, I'm using that grayish brown color from the Up and Smoke palette by Sephora, and just further blending out that eyeliner base that I put down with that eyeshadow, and taking that into the transition area. And you'll see in the video I do go to a different transition color to make it a bit darker, like in Jackie Aina's look. And so I'm using the Naked Basics palette, that brownish looking shade, but it's actually like a brown, a grayish brown color, and I'm just working to get the desired color payoff that I am looking for. And so for the actual mobile lid, I found this black sparkly eyeshadow in the e.l.f. Little Black Beauty book, and I think that's the cool set, and I'm using that black shade and just packing that all over my mobile lid, being sure not to get that up into that crease area. And there I'm showing you the color right there, and just packing that on with a flat concealer brush. So just keeping that color, you want to keep that color down on the lid as much as possible, and when you blend out, as I'm doing here, you'll get some of that up into the crease area, but not going into the transition area. So I remembered I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going into that gray shade and really smoking out that black on the lid and getting that imp into that transition shade. And if I would do this over again, I would probably just go ahead and start with that that gray shade. And so for the eyeliner, I am using the Milani Liquid Light eyeliner, and this is a nice creamy smooth black eyeliner, and I am going into my waterline with that, and also tight lining with that. And so I'm lining my whole eye, basically going into that inner corner as well, and getting as close as I can to my lash line, drawing a line on my actual eyelid, and you can see that there, just drawing a thin line. And so I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. You can get a better look at that process on this eye, and so I'm lining that inner corner and the bottom lash line and tight lining my upper lash line. And if you aren't able to tight line, you can just line your bottom lash line and kind of squeeze your eyes together, and some of that liner will transfer to the top lid if you have a nice creamy eyeliner that you're using. You can see me lining the top lash line, and now I'm just smoking that out, kind of blending that eyeliner in with the eyeshadow look by applying some more of that sparkly black shadow just right on top of that eyeliner and blending that out a bit just to smoke out the liner. And so now I'm going to speed this up, and I'm cleaning up any fallout and applying some mascara to my top lashes in preparation for my falsies. And the falsies I'm using are Ardell Demi lashes, and my favorite lash glue is the Revlon Precision Clear Glue, and I'm using these scissor tweezers that I picked up from Amazon for like $3 with free shipping. And so I added those, and I'm just deepening up that dark outer V with some more of that gray from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, as well as a little tiny bit of the black shadow, because that black in that palette is very, very pigmented, so you have to use a really light hand with that, but it's mostly the gray and just a tiny bit of the black from that palette. And now I'm moving on to the face, and I'm starting with my mattifying primer from Makeup Forever. And for my color corrector, I am using the Smashbox color correcting stick in the dark shade, and you can see me blending that out here with a damp sponge that I picked up from the beauty supply store. And for the foundation today, I'm using the Milani 2-in-1 Perfect Conceal, Perfect Conceal and Foundation. It's the Milani foundation that everybody likes, and I'm using that in the shade Chestnut number 13, and you can see that I really like that because I'm running out of it. But for concealer today, I am using the Total Coverage Spot and Scar concealer, and the color in that is Truly Topaz. And this is a full coverage concealer, and I'm blending that out also with a dampened beauty sponge that I got from the beauty supply store. I think that actually that is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge, so that's not from the beauty supply store. And for my contour today, I'm doing something a bit different. I'm trying to get that curved contour that Jackie did in her video, so I'm using this I think it's Dark Cocoa concealer by LA Girl, the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm just blending that out with the big side of that sponge and going around the perimeter of my forehead and just blending that out, as you can see. So I slowed this down just to show you all the process, and it's probably like one shade deeper than my skin tone, if that. And now I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup powder, and I am setting my under eye concealer as per usual, and setting all the other places that I put the highlighting concealer. And I am setting the rest of my face using this Moda brush that I picked up from Walmart, and my Deluxe Setting Powder by Black Opal. And reinforcing that contour, I am adding some pressed powder in the color Ebony by Black Radiance using my contour brush from Moda. Actually, it's Royal and Langnickel, but it's their Moda collection. Okay, and so we're going back to the eyes, smoking out our bottom lash line now that we've done our under eye concealer, and I am taking a smudge brush by e.l.f. and adding in that gray color, and then I am adding a tiny bit of the sparkly black shade from the e.l.f. beauty book. And for my bottom lashes, I am using the Tarte Lash Paint. Now for our blush, I'm using this City Color Blush Quad and using that brownish peachy shade for the blush to give a light flush to the cheek area. And I am using my Timeless Beauty palette, which I am absolutely in love with, using the 2 highlighter shades that I just signified and applying that to the areas that I want to highlight. So on the tops of my cheeks to enhance my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and above my eyebrows, above the arch of my eyebrows, and to my cupid's bow. And I'm also applying that same highlighter concoction in the inner corner of my eyes. And for the lips today, I am going in with a couple of liners by Nika K, which you can get at your local beauty supply store. And I'm using the color Brown, which is a soft brown shade. And to deepen that up a bit, I'm going in with, I think it might be Cocoa. I'll just put a list of the products on my blog post probably and link to that for you guys in the description box. But I am going in with this Milani Amore Metallics lip color in the color Materialistic. And so this is a metallic lip cream, and it's a matte lip cream, but it has this metallic sheen to it, as you can see. So it dries to a matte finish, as to the fact that it doesn't transfer. But this is the look, guys, and I'm just spraying my face with this rose water facial spray that I really like. I got it from the Vitamin Shop, and that will complete the look, guys. You let that dry, whatever your favorite setting spray is, and here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you on my next one. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.